If you are new to Red Dead Redemption 2 and if you are just getting started in the game, then I will suggest you to just go for this white Arabian horse that I will be showing you in this video. It is an amazing horse and it is probably the best horse you can get early in the game. There is no better horse than the white Arabian that you can get in the game early. You cannot buy horses initially, but you can get the white Arabian just by doing two missions. You have to complete this mission, the Polite Society, and then another mission that you do with Jose, in which you need to hunt the bear down. So after completing both of these missions, I'm going to get back and we are going to go for the white Arabian horse, which is probably the best horse that you can get initially in the game, and that horse is going to stay with you till the very end. You can just get a good bind with that horse and it is going to serve you really nicely. So I'm going to complete both of these missions and I'm going to guide you towards the procedure of getting that horse in an easy way, because there are a lot of people who are facing problems in getting that horse. I've completed the game multiple times and I'm well aware of how you should go for this. Once the mission Polite Society is complete, you will need to go to Jose and you will need to start this hunting mission. And once you are done with this mission, you can go for the white Arabian horse. Only then it is going to work for you. If you are going to try to get that horse before these two missions, then that horse is not going to spawn and you will end up wasting your time. So I would suggest you to complete both of these missions first and then go for the white Arabian. This is still quite early in the game. You will be completing just these two missions and then you will be able to get the white Arabian. So now it's time for me to just go through this mission, and once I'm done with it, I'm going to come back for the remaining video. So finally the mission is complete and now I'm going to get out of the camp. At this point we are ready to go for that white Arabian horse. It is going to spawn now. So in case you have been going for that horse just after reaching chapter 2 and if you are not finding it, then this is the reason. You'll need to complete the first two missions and only then that horse is going to spawn. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to mark the exact location where we need to head in order to get that horse. And you'll need to mark this point. Just reach here and then do as I'm instructing you to do in this video. So I'm just going to skip all the riding section now. It is obviously not going to make any sense. So I'm going to continue once I reached the waypoint that I've marked. On your way to that waypoint that we marked, it is possible that you might find a lot of wolves. You are surely going to find this stranger. He is just going to loot you. So just shoot him and just go ahead. And here at this spot, there is a possibility that you might find a few wolves. So make sure you are well aware of how the gun mechanics and the dead eye mechanics in the game work, because they are very important if you want to take down wolves or any random animals just trying to kill you on the way. So it is a possibility that you might find wolves. It is very much possible that you will find these wolves when you are getting back with that white Arabian. It has been the case with me whenever I have tried getting this horse. So it is just a warning that I just wanted to give you. I guess we are not too far away from the horse at this point. So I'm just going to ride manually. I'm not going to use the cinematic mode to get to that point now. Once you reach this location, I would suggest you to just go across and don't take the route that the game suggests you. So finally we have reached the point that we marked and it says we have entered a legendary animal territory. We are not going to go for the legendary animal for sure at this point. I'm going to just pause the game, and it is very important to just save the game at this point, because there is a possibility that you might fail to get this horse, and in that case, if you haven't saved the game, then you will have a lot of regrets. So just save the game, and in case you mess up, in case you don't get the horse, then you can obviously load this saved game and you can retry again. So the horse is very close to this point on the map. I'm just going to reach this location, and as you can see, we have the white Arabian standing right there. So the actual video starts from here. You just need to dismount, and as you can see, that guy with that horse spooked the white Arabian. It is for sure not going to happen with you, hopefully. And as you can see, this was a mess up that we encountered, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pause the game as we spooked the horse, and what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to load the save that we just did. So it is a good example of messing up, even though we didn't did anything wrong at this, but that man who was riding the horse spooked the white Arabian and he got away, and it is very painful to get the horse if you get into such situations. So make sure you follow this video very closely, else you are going to end up wasting a lot of time. So we have spawned at a point where the white Arabian was standing previously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just open the map, and I'm going to travel a little bit far from the place where the white Arabian spawns. So this is where the white Arabian spawns. We are going to travel to this point now. We are doing all this so that the white Arabian spawns again. I guess we are good here, and I'm going to turn back now, and we are going to look for the white Arabian. So the horse should spawn if we are doing exactly everything right. And there you go, we have the white Arabian standing right in front of us. So as I mentioned, this is probably the best horse you can get early in the game. There is no other better horse that you can get early in the game. Obviously there will be a lot of horses that you can buy later, but at that point you must have completed the game. More than, I guess, 50% of the story is going to be done at that point. But anyway, at this point we need to call the horse, and we need to just go towards the horse. You just need to make sure you call and keep calming the horse. For me it is the G key. If you are playing on Xbox, it is going to be the X key, or it is going to be the square key for the PlayStation players. So all I'm doing here is I'm making sure to just hit the G key to calm the horse, and I'm going right towards it. And once you get the option to mount the horse, just mount it and just keep pressing the G key or the X key on the Xbox or the square key on the PlayStation to calm the horse, and you will be able to successfully break this horse. As you can see, it was actually that easy if you follow the exact way of doing it. At this point, I'm going to make sure to remove the saddle from my old horse, and I'm going to put that saddle on this new white Arabian. For some reason, I just cannot put the saddle on this white Arabian. I don't know why, but sometimes it can happen. So I'm going to put the saddle back on my old horse, and I'm going to make sure to ride the white Arabian. So after getting the white Arabian, if you die, there is a possibility that you can end up losing this horse. So you need to make sure to get to the stables in Valentine and get this horse ready. So you need to go to the stables, and the only barrier that you might be having is you might be encountering a few wolves on the way, and I'm going to make sure to play the game through so that if I encounter the wolves, I'm going to just kill them and at least show it to you the way I'm going to do it. So again, I'm going to take this shortcut. I'm not going to ride the entire way. And those wolves are quite deadly, so in case you die, then you might end up losing this horse. So you need to take those wolves out. And as you can see, there is a man who is having problem with these wolves. So I killed the first wolf, and I killed the second wolf too, and we ultimately saved this man. So it was quite essential to kill those wolves and get past them, because if you end up dying, then there is a possibility that you might lose this horse. Make sure to be good on your shooting mechanics. I hope you are well aware of how the Deadeye works. And then you'll need to just ride back to the stables and get this horse saddled up and all. And I'm going to try if I can put this old horse saddle onto the new one. Previously it was not working, but now it will work. I guess you'll need to reach the first level of horse bonding, and only then you can put saddles on the new horse. So now I'm going to just ride this Morgan into the stables. So I have stabled my old horse, and now we are left with our white Arabian horse. So this is how you get the white Arabian horse in Red Dead Redemption 2. This is a beautiful horse, and it is really essential if you want to play this game in probably the most iconic way, I would say, because you'll need to take this horse everywhere with you. You'll need to ride from one place to the other, and if you don't have a fast horse, then you are surely not going to enjoy the game as much as you can with this horse. So this is it for this video. I hope you found the content useful. If you have any questions, or if you are still having issues in getting this horse, you can feel free to post them down in the comment section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. If you are new here, then do make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to talk to you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.